But anyway, I want to talk real briefly about SMT If. It's Shin Megami Tensei If, ellipses. It's a... Let me get that guy. Oh, I don't have that guy pulled up. Okay, 1 second. Open link. Okay. How did that not work? Shin Megami Tensei If. Click on the thing. Okay, so here we are. It's a Japanese role-playing game developed and published by Atlas in 1994 for the Super Famicom. It is a spin-off from the SMT series, itself part of the larger Megami Tensei franchise. Since release, it has been ported to mobile devices, the PlayStation, and the Microsoft Windows, and re-released digitally through Nintendo's Virtual Console service. The story follows a student of Karu Kozaka High School after their school is sucked into the realm of demons by a vengeful student's demon summoning spell going wrong. So if that sounds like something that we might have heard of before, unofficially, this is like the first Persona game, which is kind of interesting to see that it actually came out on the Super Nintendo. Okay. And it actually was remade on the PlayStation. And the reason I bring up the PlayStation is that was actually intended to be the end of SMT. They had no plans after this to make any more Shin Megami Tensei games. That's not to say that they were saying they were done with the series. I've tried to figure that out, and I can't really find anything official. But they just had no plans. Like, that was kind of it. And I find it super interesting they would release that, and then, of course, after that, they're going to start making Persona alongside the SMT games. And Persona, arguably, maybe not even arguably at this point, is way bigger than SMT out here in the States. I don't know what the state of it is in Japan. Are you familiar with the blow-up of Persona out there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't, but it's so fascinating that you could almost be like any Persona fans, you're just like, hey, have you ever played the first one? And they're like, oh, on the PlayStation? You're like, no, on the Super Famicom. like, damn.
It's crazy because you made the allusion to it, but I mean, we've talked about Radical Dreamers, which was, the failed spin-off of Chrono Trigger. And this is like, almost like what would happen if Radical Dreamers went right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's kind of crazy.
Essentially, this led to the blow up of Persona, especially out here in the States.
Yeah. Apparently, people didn't like it as much at first because it wasn't as grandiose as Shin Megami Tensei usually is, in terms of its scale, in terms of what's at stake. It's a lot smaller, just a high school kid and dealing with, personal issues as opposed to the fate of the world. But clearly it's caught on, and I think especially once they included the social aspects. And then there you go, that series is huge. So good for them. Taking a little risk.
I don't have a great number here up, but it looks like Persona 5 Royal has sold approximately 1.8 million copies since its Japanese release on October 31st, 2019. I'm getting this from Persona Central. This was written June 30th, 2021.
That's phenomenal.
Based on their fiscal year statements for March 2021.
Which that officially makes it Sega's greatest property ever. Congratulations, Sega. That's my dig. Whenever I can get like a degree of making fun of Sega, I will jump on it. So there you go. Speaking of
previous... Oh, no, go ahead. We'll stop there.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? You don't got a good one?
Sorry, it just says the previous reported sales record for Persona 5 Royal was 1.4 million copies sold as of last year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know if that's just an update or what, so I can't make heads or tails of that.
Gotcha.